Dean Martin, the legendary singer, actor, and comedian, was adored by millions for his smooth voice, charming personality, and effortless style. But behind the glamour of Hollywood and the laughter he brought to audiences, his family lived through a very different story. And now, at the age of 77, his daughter has finally confessed what many long suspected about the man behind the spotlight. For decades, Dean's public image was that of the ultimate entertainer. A man who never seemed rattled, who appeared to glide through life with a drink in his hand and a joke on his lips. But his daughter revealed that much of that was an illusion, carefully constructed to protect his privacy and shield the pain he carried inside. She admitted that her father was, in truth, a deeply complicated man, kind and loving in private, yet often distant, withdrawn, and struggling with loneliness. That fame only made worse. Growing up as Dean Martin's child was not the fairy tale many imagined. While the world saw him as the king of cool, his daughter confessed that she and her siblings often longed for more of his time, attention, and affection. Things that were difficult to get when he was constantly touring, filming, or surrounded by adoring fans. She revealed that Dean used humor as both a shield and a weapon, hiding his vulnerabilities behind laughter and charm. And although he was known for his love of performing, what he craved most in his later years was peace, family, and a sense of belonging that he rarely allowed himself to express. The heartbreaking confession also shed light on how his public persona of a heavy-drinking, carefree ladies' man was largely exaggerated, a stage act that the public bought into while Dean himself quietly struggled with the pressure of maintaining that image. His daughter admitted that what fans suspected for years, that Dean's happiness was not as effortless as it seemed, was indeed true, and that the man she knew at home was far more sensitive, thoughtful, and fragile than the world ever got to see. She also spoke of his regrets, particularly the time lost with his family, and how he would sometimes sit in silence, reflecting on the relationships strained by fame and the personal connections he wished he had nurtured more. Yet despite the pain, she made it clear that her father's love was real, even if he didn't always know how to show it, and that she remains proud to carry his name and legacy. Her confession is not meant to tarnish his image, but to humanize him, to show the world that Dean Martin, the legend, was also Dean Martin, the man, a father, a husband, and a soul burdened by struggles like anyone else. Fans who have adored him for decades are now seeing him through new eyes, not just as the glamorous icon of the Rat Pack era, but as a human being who faced heartache, regrets, and longing, just as they suspected. At 77, his daughter's words are a poignant reminder that even legends are not untouchable, and that sometimes the greatest truth is hidden not in the songs and the laughter, but in the quiet confessions of those who knew them best.